Let's go, Justin, here. It's time to check tonight's list of the game, sponsored by Me Realty. List your home with Me Realty when it's time to sell. If you're looking to buy, check listings at merealty.com. And I think really number one, when you look at the Railers, is try to sort of cover the three-point line against the Trojans. And then number two, obviously, is try to cover up Braun. I think underneath, as you know, in the 1-2-2, when you can provide shooters around the perimeter, but plus have a guy inside, it's tough for that 1-2-2 to hold you, especially to hold you that 30 points a game that the Railers have done so far. And then I think the third thing is, well, where do the Railers find points? Right. We've got to score the basketball, and you're on the road again here, which the Railers have done a very good job of on the road so far. Where do you find points against this Trojan basketball team?
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb, and this is just from seeing the last few games in this gym with Lincoln and Charleston. There's going to be opportunities created with turnovers, and so it's going to be converting those. Doesn't sound like this is I can remember the Caden Froby and Will Ewald group that lived in transition, and they just gave these guys a really tough time. But this is a different Lincoln team. Can we convert some of these turnovers that I think are going to come our way tonight and turn those into points? That might be the easiest way for this group to put up a 50 or 60 point night.
Raider sophomores with a victory to prove in 5-1, 65-37. We're going to take another break. We'll be back here in just 1 minute. From Charleston, Illinois, you're in the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic pregame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Raider basketball. Welcome back, Railer fans. The Railers doing their traditional tip drill here before they'll come to meet Coach Neil Alexander here from Charleston, Illinois. Again, the Railers here to take on the Trojans, 12-1 on the season, 2-0 in Apollo Conference play, while the Trojans check in at 4-0 in Apollo Conference action and 10-5. Both teams have hit the bench here, and Josh Komnick along with Justin Tierney and Lloyd Kirby here on the camera as we get clocked down here for the starting lineups. And Justin, hopefully it's a good one here. Wednesday, again, the Railers play tonight. The Railers will be on the road in Apollo Conference play on Friday in Mahomet. And then Lanphier, the Lions, come to town on Saturday. So a full week of basketball for the Railers.
Yeah, and they're getting their miles in between the trip tonight and then over to Mahomet. Thankfully, get the Lions at home. It's probably been a while since the Lions and Railers graced the foy at Roy S.
Yeah, probably since the Railers are 1-2. They did play last year, but not at Roy S. So it'll be a fun one this week. And this is a big game for the Railers, a big week for the Railers in Apollo Conference play. You can step ahead and go another win here and then give Mahomet hopefully another loss on Friday. So a big week in Apollo Conference play for the Railers. That's going to wrap it up for us here on the pregame show. After a word from our sponsors, Justin and I will be back here in Charleston to bring you the play-by-play action as the Railers take on the Trojans. As always, a big thank you goes out to all our sponsors. This has been the Josh Komnick, Grau Incorporated, and Schneider Chiropractic pregame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Charleston Trojans. At this time, I ask you please rise, face the colors of the United States, and join us for the national anthem. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's contest. Here now, the starting five for the Lincoln Railers out of Logan County. At one guard, a 6-foot junior, number 1 for Lincoln is Captain Nelson. At 4.
Welcome back, Railer fans. Starting lineups here for the Railers. First man out is the new starter for the Railers tonight is the 6-foot junior, number 1, Nelson. Camden Nelson. 6'3" and a senior, number 5 is Paulus. Elijah Paulus. Third starter for head coach Neil Alexander, 6'5" and a junior. Where's the number 22 is Saucy. Tyler Saucy. One forward, 6'2" and a junior, number 24, Biven. Jake Biven. And the man in the middle for the Railers, 6'5" and a junior, number 34, Peyton Cook. Except for, of course, the Railers head coach Neil Alexander, assisted by Eric Ewald, Greg Alexander, Brandon Bird Farmer, Josh J. Mac McClellan, Zach Dom, and Gary Rademacher. The lights go out here from Charleston High School, getting set for the starting lineups for the 10-5, 4-0 in Apollo Conference play. The Trojans from Charleston High School. Enrollment here at Charleston, 790 students. First man out for head coach Cody Drone, 5'9" and a senior, number 3 is Grady Smitley. 6'2" and a junior, number 11, William Applegate. 6'1" and a senior, number 14 is Jackson Becker. 33 and a junior, 6'2", Caleb Oakley, and their leading scorer in the Apollo Conference. 6'5" and a senior, 24 is Jackson Braun. Tonight's tip-off is brought to you by Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Here the LCHS officials assigned for tonight. They are Randy Moss, Dave Sands, and Jay Smith. A reminder.
Charleston out in their home whites, red and yellow down the side. Red numerals trimmed in yellow. The Railers come out in their road green. Railers on the side of the short. Red numerals trimmed in white with the Lincoln across the chest.
All right, here we go. Lincoln getting ready to jump it up here.
Cook against Braun.
Yep.
Cookie wins the tip.
Yes, I'm sure he wins most of them, right?
Yeah, it's different.
Inside, right into Peyton Cook, easy as pie.
Yeah, that's
Cook up and in.
And Justin, I know you haven't watched a lot of the Raiders, probably caught Lloyd's action from YouTube, but that's a start that they usually run with. That play is very common for the Raiders.
They used to call that one Utah, I think, or something. I've seen that one over the years. Yeah, just a nice little back cut there. All right, let's see how Charleston attacks the Raiders. Looks like right now they're trying to spread it out. Got the offense running from around the volleyball line, does Charleston. Over in the corner, there's Braun. Now over to Applegate. Applegate's driving. Oh, that's Oakley, excuse me.
Yeah, 2-1-2 set really for Charleston. And Braun, the big guy, will step out.
Oakley over in 3. Charleston patient right now, rotating around, looking for the right shot. Lincoln sinking our top of our press, and they're going to call it 3 seconds.
The second we've done 13 games this year. That's the second three in the lane that I've seen. So not happen often, but Charleston gets called with it early.
And you know that's not what you're looking for on the first possession.
No, but we'll take it.
Not a great omen for the Trojans. Camden Nelson, he's got it over in the corner. You know, Camden's been shooting it well, shooting it over 50%. So he's looking, he's feeling it probably from the start, getting the start tonight for the first time. There's Biven.
Yeah,
over to Saucy. Now Peyton's got it in the corner. Now over to Biven again.
Charleston with a man-to-man.
Yeah. Raiders very patiently looking for their shot. Peyton Cook's going to drive up, and they're going to whistle the travel. Not sure I saw that one, Josh, but
but we've seen a little bit more of that of Peyton up in the last few games of getting to attack. You know, normally he's in the perimeter trying to guard him out there, and I like to see that. From the travel, it's nice to see Peyton starting to go to the hoop a little more.
Yeah, he was very aggressive on that take. That's Oakley. Throws it over in the corner. So far, and there's a looks like a turnover in the corner. They're going to give it to Charleston over here in the corner.
That's one thing you notice of the Railers. They've done a really good job, and probably why they haven't given up a lot of threes is when they check out on the shooters, they run out with high hands and just try to get something in that vision of the shooter to where it throws them off a little bit. All the Railer hands, at least the guy that's on the ball right now, with their hands up.
Charleston tried to run a little back pick there, didn't get the shot off. Dumps it into the corner. Nice cut. That's Oakley. Throws it up. No good. Peyton Cook got a piece of it. There's Dahl down low. Jump ball. Tied up ball will go to the Trojans. It's 2-0 Lincoln here. 6 minutes to go in the first.
Good defense there, too, by Peyton. You know, normally in the past games, we've seen him try to really go up and kind of be a maniac on trying to block that shot. Peyton just went straight up and did the wall up, as they say now, and Peyton adjusted the shot.
Smitley over to Oakley. There's Braun in the corner. In and out, no good. Charleston skies high for the rebound. That's Smitley off the front iron, no good. Rebound will come back to Charleston. Down over in the corner. Back out. Charleston so far handling Lincoln's defense decently well. Still looking for the right looks on offense, but so far being very patient and methodical in their attack. There's Smitley.
Yeah, and they've got Braun on the backside here, kind of open on the backside, but Tyler quickly covers him up.
Yeah, you can tell they're trying to kind of overload our one side a little bit. You see a lot of teams try to do that to Lincoln and then kind of kick it out in the corner to the one guy that's not in that flux of Trojans. Lincoln still getting after it on defense. There's a possible steal by Paulus. He's got it over in the front court. He's got 1-on-3. He's going to take it up and in. Yeah. Nice drive by Jaden Paulus.
Yeah, I love to see Elijah get to the middle of the court and got a finger roll over the front of rim. So the guy that's leading the steals for the Railers is Paulus, and he gets another one there.
There's another steal for Lincoln maybe. Oh, and they're going to give that. Now, that might be a little bit of a makeup call. I thought that was going to be Charleston's ball there, Josh.
Yeah, it looked like it was, but I think it hit Charleston's leg, but I think Biven might have tried to save it like he didn't know it hit his leg, and we were kind of covered up by some of the Railer staff and the players.
A little bit. They owed us one after that travel call on Peyton, if you ask me. So Biven pips it down to Cook, kicks it out. Now there's Nelson in the corner for three. Boom!
Great ball movement. Great extra pass there by Saucy.
State Farm three-pointer.
Nice pass out of the double team there by Cook, and then he got it up to Saucy at the top of the key, and Saucy with that extra pass to get it to the shooter that's the hottest for the Railers.
Camden knocking it down, wearing that number 1 just like his big brother did. There's Jackson drawn in the corner. Lincoln, you can tell a little pep in their step after that three. There's a three for Charleston in the corner. That's no good. Rebound between two Railers. Now it's kicked off to Peyton Cook.
Yeah, the Railers just got to grab it. We kind of bragged on the Railers for playing good defense and then getting a lot of rebounds, but they've given up a few offensive rebounds here.
There's Biven. He's going to drive. Fakes to pass out to Nelson. No good. Rebound to Braun. Charleston's trying to attack in transition. They've got a 3-on-2. Yeah, three in the corner from Smitley. That's up, in, and out. Rebound to Charleston. And that's Applegate with it. Picks up the loose ball for the Trojans.
Yeah, Railers right now standing, watching, rebounding, not going after it.
Braun, he's going to take a three. That's up. That's good. Nothing but the bottom of the net. So that'll make it 7-3 Lincoln. 3:15 to go here in the first. Elijah Paulus brought it across half court, nearly stolen away, but Lincoln recovers. There's Paulus. He's got a three up the corner, off the back iron, into the hands of Peyton Cook. They're going to call it jump ball. That's going to go to Lincoln.
Yeah, 1-3-1 now on that possession for Charleston. So throwing a wrinkle, not confident with the man-to-man that they've
off a made basket
off.
too,
yeah, and so the Trojans trying to change a little thing up here. They're going to go up with a mass timeout here.
Yeah, and any timeout is a great time for ice cream. So when you're out and about, stop by Top Hat Creamery, located at 513 Pulaski Street, across from Gazzardo's in the Arcade Plaza.
7-3 Railers here with 3:02 left in the first quarter. Looks like Hayes will set to check in, not quite yet for who, but Hayes just ran. We're courtside almost here at half court. Kind of nice to be lower down on the court, so you get a chance to see the action in full speed rather than the second deck like you're at Roy S.
Yeah, well, and we do the Apollo games down here, and it's the exact opposite of Effingham, where it's about 50 sets of stairs up to the top at Effingham. So, yeah, a great view here. Got to give a quick shout out, Josh. I understand my 3-year-old son Clayton has turned off Paw Patrol and is watching the ball game, watching Dad do the broadcast on YouTube.
Wow.
You can check it out on YouTube as well. Just go to our YouTube page, WLCN, or check us out on WLCN online. We'd love to have you take in this game down here in Charleston. Lloyd Kirby, our producer extraordinaire, does an excellent job on the broadcast. So feel free to check us out on there.
Yeah, and really, Justin, the Railers so far, they got the three from Braun off an offensive rebound, which has hurt the Railers so far. Trojans with already 4 offensive rebounds, and that's one thing the Railers have done really a good job of this season, is getting stops and also getting that rebound. So right now, Railers watching the Trojans rebound instead of going after it.
Yeah, there's been some loose balls that have created some second chance opportunities for Charleston for sure. Railers with it now, up at the top of the key. Lob, Hollis over to Nelson. He takes a dribble. He's going to shoot it off the front iron. Peyton Cook skate high for the rebound, couldn't grab it. There's Biven. He's got it with aggressive take to the hole, up over the rim, no good. Rebound to Charleston. Pass, no good on the rebound, on the lay-in. Good contest there from the Lincoln defense. Little contact, no fouls called either way.
Yeah, I thought
so far letting them play, Josh.
You're right.
No
I thought it was a foul on Trojans on the.
And there's Biven takes it in. He gets some contact. No call there.
Yeah, Braun with a block shot on Paulus. Nice take though, and Braun did a good job of going straight up. I thought it got him on the arm late.
Yeah, a good physical game right now between both teams.
Yeah, Paulus has got to know that we've got Braun and their shooter on this side.
There's a three blocked by Hayes. Got a good hand on that. Comes down with it. Gets it over to Paulus. So Elijah's got it across half court.
2 minutes left. The Railers up 7-3 here.
This is another set play. That's from their Dallas set. Biven takes his guy off the dribble, in and out.
Elijah with a nice take there. They call that play where they get Elijah on one side of the court and clear it out. And Elijah get to the basket and will go to the free throw line. We've seen the senior do a great job of ball handling this year for the Railers. Picked up where we really needed him. Kind of what a senior does is do what the team needs. And he's done that this year. And he started to pick up his scoring a little bit. First free throw up and good.
Yeah, that point guard position obviously vacated by Dylan Singleton, who's having a good freshman season at Missouri S&T. Here comes Jaden Conway into the game for the Railers. Jalen Conway.
Take a break here. And again, Gowan out for tonight's game with illness. Paulus up and good. 2 for 2 from the senior.
That'll make it 9-3 Lincoln. 1:52 to go in the first.
So as you said, a little bit different of a substitution pattern for Coach Alexander, where he's got pretty comfortable with, and has been a nice substitution pattern for him, about 3 or 4 guys off the bench, and he's got to go a little deeper in the well tonight.
Charleston kicks it over in the corner. That's Smidley with it now. Braun, another 3. Looks good.
Nice.
Was contested. Didn't go in. Peyton Cook grabs another rebound.
Yeah, nice board by Peyton, way up over the rim to grab that rebound.
Charleston now in a man-to-man, it looks like. Good little backdoor play. Peyton looked, wasn't there. He's going to shoot a little baby hook. No good. Rebound to Charleston.
Yeah, not necessarily his shot, but love the aggressiveness that Peyton's starting to show.
Smidley with a nice ball fake, gets it over to Braun. He takes it over in the corner. No good. Looked like a carry to me, but Whalers come away with it with another turnover.
I don't think the officials have called much of anything, whether it travels or
not.
Carries or fouls.
They are not letting them play both ways, I guess. Nelson with it now. Over to Hayes. Hayes looking for an option. 35 seconds left. Probably Lincoln's going to try to back it out here and work for 1.
Yeah, you hear Coach Alexander yelling 1 shot, so they're going to hold here now. 25 seconds left to hold it here. Man-to-man for the Trojans. Going to be...
I think they just asked Camden Nelson what play call he wanted. They might have asked him for that set. We'll see if it goes to him. Yeah, it is. This is special 3. Nelson for 3. Up. Good. That play's only worked about 1,000 times over the years. Good old special 3. And a great play call from the set, but I believe it may have been Camden Nelson. So that'll make it 12-3. Lincoln ahead after 1. Stay with us here on WLCN Online and WLCN 96.3. Welcome back here to Lincoln Raider basketball on 96.3 WLCN. Lincoln ahead 12-3 after the first quarter. And Josh, how do you know you're shooting it well? It's when the coach asks you from the sidelines, what play do you want?
Well, you like to, yeah. and you know, where were you feeling it from warm-ups?
Yeah.
You know, he's hit 2 tonight already for Nelson, so the hot shooting continues from really the whole season.
Right.
Nelly's done a really good job of just staying consistent. Doesn't force a lot of shots.
Yeah. Great play call there from assistant coach / offensive coordinator Greg Alexander. There's Braun for 3 in the corner. Got a good look and canned it. 12-6.
He's a really silky smooth shooter, and he got a real quiet release.
Yeah.
And right now, 1-3-1, the Railers have seen this down in Collinsville. Madison threw this at us a little bit, so we got an idea, but you've got to attack this one, but you got 6'5" on the front of it.
There's Nelson, another 3. That's up. Ooh, in and out. Just missed that one. And rebound there. But Josh, you said it. They had that 1-3-1. You saw Lincoln do a good job attacking it, making that guy come off of Camden and then kicking it over to him.
Well, and that's what's open against the 1-3-3 at the corners. If you can get it down to the corners, if you can break that line of 3 people, that line of 3 defenders along the free throw line, you can get it past them, you're good. And if you can get Nelson in the corner and he can continue to hit a couple more, they won't be in it for very long.
Yeah. Well, 12-6. Lincoln got to tighten up here a little bit. Got Charleston getting increasingly good looks, I think, here as the first quarter went on.
Yeah, really surprised Braun is really set out on the three-point line as much as he is.
Yeah, and there's
6'5", looks like a really good athlete.
Drive it in there. Nothing doing so far. Braun's got it now in the corner. Over to Applegate. That's Smitley with it now at the top. Raylor's pushing out hard on Braun there. Good closeout. Doesn't look like any of the other Charleston players are maybe natural scorers.
Not yet, anyway. But you really haven't seen Braun put it on the floor a lot. So if you can run at him and get him off that line and make him put it on the floor, you've probably done your job if you're the Railers.
Smitley, ball fake, picked it up and nearly stolen away by Paulus. There's a ball in the corner. That's number 12. That's off the front of the iron. That
good contest by Hayes.
Jackson Bird.
And Hayes follows it up with that rebound. So good contest by the freshman and then goes in and gets the rebound.
Charleston mixing defenses up. They were out of the 1-3-1, now back in a man-to-man.
Almost looks like after a miss, they're going man.
Right. Smitley with a steal. He's going to take it all the way up and blocked by Paulus. What a play. Oh, they're going to call a foul on that. Ooh, baby.
Yeah.
I thought that was all ball.
It looked like it, and unfortunately, the referee's about halfway down the court to make the call. So if you're going to make it, you better get down to the baseline to see it.
Yeah, and you could tell Elijah, to his credit, didn't say anything, but did let it show on his face how he felt about that call. Off the front iron, ball don't lie, as they say. Smitley misses the first of the two shots.
5:59 left here in the second quarter. The Railers up 12-6 on a little scoring drought here after that three by Nelson. The Railers have gone a couple possessions without getting a basket.
Smitley hits the second. That'll make it 12-7. Charleston hanging around here, keeping it within.
Make baskets. They go 1-3-1. Misses, they'll go man.
Yeah, you see that a little bit, but this has been really consistently. That's what they've been doing. There's a nice pass by Nelson. Cuts into Hayes, up and in.
Good cut by Hayes, too. He didn't stand out on the perimeter. He cut right to that middle of that lane, which was wide open. Nice look by Nelly and good finish by the freshman. Took the contact.
For a freshman, Drew Hayes certainly does not shy from mixing it up a little bit. Great to see.
Just nice knowledge, too, of the cut. Don't stand. We have so many guys that stand and watch and have somebody else do it, where that time Drew made it happen.
Smitley with a three. That's no good. Off the back of the iron. And a rebound to Camden Nelson. He's going to hand it off to Elijah, who's going to bring it across half court. Another set call here from the Lincoln bench. There's Biven, drives, turns around, throws it to Elijah. Elijah drives, a real aggressive drive, up, no good, kicked around. There's Drew Hayes again, up and in. What an offensive rebound from the freshman.
Yeah, and he had a little bounce in his step, I thought, in the sophomore game. Nice sophomore game as they were winners tonight, 65-37. Saw a little different step in his.
Braun, he got an open look at one on a kick, on a reversal. That ball hit the top of the iron, so off the back of the iron and up and hit the little string hanging above the basket. That would go to Lincoln.
Yeah, and Lloyd will probably give you a good view of that. I bet that thing gets hit 5 times a game. I saw it 3 times in the sophomore game, and it's just a bad spot. I mean, that's not too far over the basket, over the bankboard. You're going to get hit there.
Yeah. Hayes drives it, kicks it over to Nelson. There's Biven on a drive. Now out to Hayes on the outside. That's a foul on Charleston. On Paulus.
You kind of see, I know you haven't seen a lot of games, Justin, but you kind of see Hayes, the freshman, just gaining confidence of what